All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Ha Kodash. All right, Ha Kodash, Ha Kodash. All right. Um, Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of Yasharallah, scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word, teaching, spreading the gospel, diligently in truth and in sincerity. All right, risking life and livelihoods, doing so. All right, especially in this day and time. All right, things are getting harder. Um, Man, out of nowhere. All right. I just started receiving mad spam calls just off the whim. All right, just mad spam calls, man. I have at least 100 blocked spam calls, man. All right, so that's that's not by mistake. Okay, so you know I've been shadow blocked and all accounts taken down. All right, constantly have to move back and forth between accounts and other things. It all goes with the territory. All right, this thing is not about me or what I go through. All right, um, we do give our testimony. All right, so that you who are of the hopefully elect. All right, that you are comforted in knowing that there's nothing weird about you, all right? If you, feeling like, man, I'm a weirdo, something feel weird or something like that, no, man, okay? This is just part of the walk, okay? This is part of the walk, part of the mission, all right? That we've been, put on by Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, all right? In trying to obtain the title of a hopeful elect, all right? Lord, place a crown on your head, all right? Now, no one's called me all day, all right, except for the spammers. So, Lord willing, okay, I'll get through this without any interruption, all right? And so, shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn as well. Boom, all right? Boom, 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 boom. Here is a bombshell, all right? Here is a bombshell in which I've always said this, I've always maintained this, all right? Always. Since coming into this truth, there was um some information, and I went to bat with individuals who didn't understand this. Now, I would have to go into my library, all right, and pick up, get out an archive, all right, to show and to display, all right, this information, okay? So what you're looking at is, what I just got through watching, and I didn't make any, didn't get any scriptures for this lesson, all right, because man, it's hot off the presses, all right. This is something that's hot off the presses. Um, And this is a reason that they will want, you know, but at this point they really don't care because Jake's attention is really not on the truth. Jake's attention is on what the hell or what's going on with these jacked up ass bitches, right? These jacked up ass women. That's Jake's whole focus. All right. Jake is not, he's focused on trying to get some money so he could please, all right, one of these jacked up ass women, all right? And, I don't know, man. Jake is just, man, is just here to wait for a missile, okay, to take him out his misery. All right. All you see from Jake is something worried about a damn woman, man. To hell with these bitches, man. Okay. If I was talking to my cousin, and he's not the truth, and he wants to believe that, and maybe his woman is okay, maybe she is faithful, all right, you know, um, maybe she is, and but she could be faithful, but we were talking, and he said that he trusted his woman, all right, and I, and coming from my cousin, we're getting older, man, okay, but I'll be goddamned, all right, Salakia, but gat damned, all right, uh, you got some damn, all right, uh, if I do trust a woman on this side, man, okay, and again, it's not about women, man, okay, um, but for some people, that's their whole being, okay, trying to figure out these women. So this truth, okay, the truth, all right, and Jake's ears are just stuffed up, man. Okay, his mind is congested. Okay, he's got brain boogers. Okay, his mind is congested. They don't care about the obvious, man. Okay, now the name of this video that I was watching is called "Brutal Nazi Torture of Black German Boy Gert Schramm in Nazi Germany." Now, this boy wasn't the only so-called Negro, okay, who was in Germany, okay, during the time and the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler, okay. And let me jump to the comments real quick. Let's see what the comment says, okay, because this is a fucking death blow to your 1948er, okay. This is this fact is a death blow to your 1948er because, when you watch, and this is from the World History Channel, I'm surprised that this is even on YouTube, but you may have more, they were saying some type of nationality, Romy, okay, I'm maybe that's Romanian, okay, maybe the Romies are the Romanians, but they mentioned three groups. One was Romy, one was Negro, all right, and the other was the Jew, all right. But they didn't. I don't know if they called him the Negro or maybe they called him a different name. But you had more so-called Romies and black people in these concentration camps than you had 1948ers or so-called Jewish people. Okay, so and even if those numbers aren't correct, the fact that doesn't even matter if they're correct or not. If you had more or not, the fact that you had so-called Negroes who were in concentration camps along with the so-called Jews. And then here's the thing. Now, um, according to this narrative, the communists were more friendly with the so-called Negroes uh, than inside of these concentration camps than anybody else. Okay, so let's read some of these comments. All right, it says amazes me. This is from Jimmy Gunn. Okay, 3 months ago, and he got a lot of replies. It says amazes me how the other non-Jewish victims of the Holocaust are so often ignored and forgotten. Thanks for this story. Okay, here we go. Heard so many stories from the Holocaust survivors, but I never heard stories from black survivors. Thank you for sharing and educating Gretz Schramm's life. And this is just one individual, you know, who they focused on. All right. Oh man, this is just one, individual that they focused on, man. Okay. So when you mention the Holocaust, black people were there, so called, because there's no such thing as black people. All right. Israelites were there. All right. And this man was indeed, all right, indeed an Israelite. All right. As were the others. Um, as horrible as the stories are, we need to remember them so they are never repeated again. I feel fearful that we are so close to, in many ways, repeating some things like this. All right. The so-called, and keep in mind, so-called African Americans weren't paid for what happened for the Holocaust. So you have to understand, man. You have to understand who you are in the world. Okay? Now again, this this is may be insignificant, and sadly, this is insignificant to two-thirds of our people. Two-thirds of our people. Listen, when the Lord comes and judges America, two-thirds of you people, man. That means every two out of three people. All right. Uh, you're going to be destroyed, man. Okay, you're going to be destroyed. Um, this right here is great. All right, you have not just and it's not just one. You have them in the thousands. Okay, not even in the hundreds. Okay, you have at least 1,000. Okay, so-called black people who were in the Holocaust, who were in concentration camps. All right, because this individual clearly said you had 56,000 people in this one concentration camp, and 11,000 of those people were the 1948ers or the Ishers. All right. So out of 56,000, 11,000 were the Ishers, and the rest were uh, Romies and so-called Negroes. All right, whatever they called them, I forgot the name. They gave them some type of other name. I don't think it was Negroes. It could have been. As expressed, and this is for 3 months, as expressed by another viewer, it is truly remarkable how the stories of other non 1948 Holocaust survivors are not shared more often. This was a powerful segment, and indeed it was. Man, and listen, man. I've almost come to blows with individuals regarding this topic because I have a document, and I'll get it, man. You know, uh, matter of fact, I'll get it now. I'll get it now. See, I have some documents, man. All right. See right here, man. This is I have a document right here with an article, okay, that goes all the way back to this one where it says 6 million Jews library. All right. Uh, and in that document, okay, it's from a newspaper article, and it tells you that the 19, that the story of the 6 million Jews suffering, all right, was a story that was a pretty much a script. Okay, it was a script. Uh, 1 second, and here it is. Here it is. Okay. Now you look at this document. Okay, you're gonna see that this is a so-called black man. All right. Okay, and it says Entarti music. All right. But what is that he has on his shoulder, man? They were calling so-called black people Jews as well, man. Okay? They were labeled and classified as Jews as well. I didn't create this, man. Okay, this is old, man. Okay? This is old. Fine Abertje von Stadtstrater, all right? Okay? But if I show showing other people this, oh man, that ain't. And look, he's playing the saxophone, man. So he was an artist. He's a musician. Okay, and this is in Germany. All right. Let me go back to the movie. All right. I'll go back to these comments. So as you see, man, Jake was was in the Holocaust, man. He was in the concentration camps. Okay? Jake was in those concentration camps. Okay, whether now this young boy, now he's a little darker, okay? He's a little darker. But you had Israelites who looked like Germans, all right? Who looked like Germans. You know, may have had blonde, may have even had the blonde hair. Okay? Two weeks ago. Yeah, this was a powerful segment. Okay. Fraser Hicks says Gert survived with the help of people who didn't care about skin color. God bless you men for your mercy. And rest in peace, Gert, good and faithful soldier. All right. And so, Esau, he's trying to save his face. Okay. But these are Edomites. Why, while a lot of you Jakes, okay, these are Edomites all over the planet, man. Not just here in America. Now, you have Edomites in Germany, okay? All the way in Germany, okay? Living according, and you connect the dots with this truth, man. You connect the dots, and you find out that those Germans went to school in America. They were taught by Americans. Okay? They learned their hatred from America. They came, a lot of those, when you hear the stories of the world wars, you hear of how the prisoners from Germany would be brought to America, and how the German prisoners were allowed, like even in the South, okay, the German prisoners, they would let them free, to walk around, okay, and they were allowed to go into restaurants and get food to eat, going to movie theaters, and in these same cities, okay, in these same towns where you had so-called black servicemen, okay, enlisted men who were from those towns or who were, training in those towns, they couldn't go to those restaurants. They couldn't use those bathroom facilities. Not that that's a big I personally don't like to use, I don't want to use no damn bathroom behind no damn Edomite. Okay, they don't wash their damn hands, man. Esau's a nasty damn demon. All right. He's a damn nasty devil. All right. So I don't, Reno says, an incredible man. Another character from history I did not know. And this was from 4 months. 4 months. You know when this shit happened in 1944? You had, listen, this is how racist, this is how much hatred this damn devil has for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. None of the servicemen reported this. They seen them. The servicemen, the politicians, they saw these individuals. They saw these people. But guess what? You can show this to a nigga. That's why the Lord has to destroy this fucking place, man. This place has to go, man. It's just a drain on the flesh. On the spirit, man. You got Jake running around worried about some retarded shit. But Jake is fucked up. Jake is in the worst shape ever, man. Look at so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and man, just fucking terrible, man. Awful. Since he deserves to be so much more known to the world, I have never heard of this man until now, 2 weeks ago, and me today, all right? I am honored to know his story and hope he found love and warmth from the family, right? An incredible man, another character from history I did not know, and I will endeavor not to forget. My heart goes out to Gert Schramm, all right? Never heard this story, but I am so glad he made it out and lived a good life. And he didn't live a good life, man. He didn't, okay? This man didn't. You go and watch this story, man. This man went through hell. Okay? But Jake is the salt of the earth. We'll make a good situation out of the worst. And that's that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that is in us. Okay? I truly thank you for this video. I have never heard nor have been taught about black mixed race children and other non-Jewish people who suffered at the hand of Nazi Germany. All right? Okay? But here it is. Here it is. You have a Balfour Declaration. Okay? That gave people a whole country. Okay? And with money to boot. All of this damn lip service, man. Oh man, this is hard for my heart goes out. It's fucking lip service, man. This is a can of worms that is, man, monstrous, man. And when I tell you that I connect, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and connecting dots, man, and trying to inform people, like I had the feeling, man, that I'm like, man, there was Jake inside of those concentration camps, man. So what now? Let me. All right. And so this is making their lips to fall upon them, man. And this might not be up too long. So what I want to do now, what I want to see now is I'm not going to be able to do it from DuckDuckGo because they don't let you ask a question. Uh, let's see. What are prophecies of Jewish people in the Holocaust? Okay, Australian broadcaster. The Holocaust in the state of Israel. The Jewish people experienced both its greatest tragedy ever regarding the Holocaust. Jews asked, where was God? Okay, it's the modern state, the fulfillment. Okay, so we're not even talking about. So there, the Holocaust was foretold. Okay, just as when Jeremiah preached Jerusalem was going to fall the first time, the Jews did not listen, and when Yahweh foretold Jerusalem would be destroyed, Bible numbers for life. Let's see what this says. Okay, it says the Holocaust was foretold. Okay, so where is it at? All right, teach us to number our days. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Okay, by Jeremiah. Oh shit, man. Each year equals one verse, one chapter. Okay, here we go. The vision of Ezekiel. So, wow, what the hell? He going into the wheel. So I'm not going to even. Okay, hold on. Evidence to support our case: predictions of the Holocaust. We discovered when the little wheel comes around to World War II in its second rotation since 1 AD, we find Jeremiah crying out for the people of Judah to flee a coming disaster in one chapter, then speaking of a great massacre for two more chapters. Okay. Okay, so guess what? All right. Even though that's not what that's talking about, you could add the real Israelites to that, and also, okay, you can add the real Israelites to the Deuteronomy 28:68 prophecy. Okay? Wow, man. Never heard this story, but I'm so glad he made it out and lived a good life. So this is all that I wanted to, you know, I just wanted to shed light on this story. All right. Uh, it was hovering there, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, I was able to catch it and capture it. All right. And so, this, this will not, you know, hey, this is just, just more fuel for the fire. Okay. More fuel. And you go in and watch the story, man. Okay. So with that being said, till next time, Shalom.